Do you have a plan to increase security in places like that?
The district has up-to-date and well-tested emergency response plans.
12 seconds beating Jackson. Tiger open!
This program was produced by Lenape District Television.
Hello, and thank you for joining us at the beautiful Seneca Stadium at Seneca High School. Today, we are going to see a boys varsity matchup between the Seneca Golden Eagles and the Bishop Eustace Crusaders. I'm Scott Mitchell, joined by Scott Glosner.
Hi, Scott.
Scott, what can we expect from today's game?
Well, this is a boys soccer matchup that's going to be real close because the first time they played this year, Bishop Eustace won by a goal in the last minute and a half. 4 of Seneca's 6 losses have been by 1 goal. I look for a very low-scoring game, Scott, and I look for a very close game here today on LDTV.
Well, it sounds like it's going to be a good one, so stick around.
Today's game on LDTV Sports, sponsored by Deborah Heart and Lung Center. For care that's extraordinary, demanddeborah.org. Comegno Law Group, specializing in general and special education law, representing individuals, families, public boards of education, and independent schools. 888-313-IDEA or comegnolaw.com. Zallie's Fresh Kitchen Catering at ShopRite of Medford. For parties large and small, business and family, and more. Fresh ideas, fresh ingredients, fresh results. 855-ZFK-MENU or on the web at zalliesfreshkitchen.com. And by Heads Up, Eyes Forward. Please never drive distracted. www.lrhsd.org/headsup. For information on how your business can become a sponsor of LDTV Sports, contact Joe Malagrana, LDTV Underwriting Manager, at 609-268-2000, extension 8680, or by email jmelagrana@lrhsd.org.
Welcome back to Seneca High School, where we are a few moments away from this varsity boys soccer match getting underway.
Both teams being called out to midfield by the officials. And you can see there that, okay, there you see both teams getting ready for the pregame check by the officials, along with the coaches. Coach Myra headed out there. Coach Dewick from Bishop Eustace. So looking for a close matchup, as we said, Scott.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We're looking for a close one today. As you said, Scott, Seneca has, I think it was 4 games that they've lost out of the 6 that were by 1 goal.
Yeah, and of those 4, 2 were within the last 30 seconds, and 1 was in the last minute and a half. So they need to do a better job at the end of games.
And keeping on top of things and playing till the last minute.
So, beautiful day here.
Oh yeah, it's a beautiful day for soccer. A little bit hot out. You got to wonder if that's going to have an effect. I mean, you know, players got to make sure they're staying hydrated today.
Yep, and but both teams, you know, should be used to it. It's a beautiful, like you said, beautiful day.
Teams now making their way to their own sidelines. Starters will take the field soon. Get ready to get underway here. See the captains meeting at midfield. Well, it's now time for the AXA Equitable Keys to the Game, providing millions of customers with life insurance and annuities and other needs-based products since 1859. AXA Equitable, be life confident. 732-452-7275. The first key today is going to be for Bishop Eustace. They need to move the ball to move the opponent.
Yeah, that means you want to get it outside, draw your defense over, and then pass back and move the ball back into a weaker position for your defender.
In today's game, Seneca's going to need to step to the ball on defense.
Yeah, they got to beat Eustace to the loose balls, and they got to be willing to challenge Eustace when they come across the midfield line.
It's going to be important for both teams to attack with numbers in today's game.
Especially if you get an opportunity where you got 3-on-2, 4-on-3, something like that. When you get the advantage, you got to press it.
Absolutely, all very important for both teams in today's game.
Both teams now have retreated to their benches, so to speak.
Well, it's now time for the AXA Equitable Sideline Report, providing millions of customers with life insurance and annuities and other needs-based products since 1859. AXA Equitable, be life confident. 732-452-7275. And now let's send it over to Madison Miller with the report.
Thanks, guys. I had the chance to speak with Seneca's assistant coach, Chris Melgrana. He said that today's game is going to be really tough and that his team wants to win. They really need to focus on creating scoring opportunities. A key player from Seneca to look out for today is number 18, Luke Leach. He has the career goal record and with 33 goals, and forward Elkin Vanilla Hernandez, number 10. I also had the chance to speak with Bishop Eustace head coach, Jake Dowick. He says that he needs his players to work on moving the ball so they can get a win today. And a player to look out for from Bishop Eustace is number 17, Andrew Borelli, and number 34, Drew Brulicki. That's all for now. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Madison.
So obviously these teams pretty evenly matched. Neither team having much success. Seneca 1-6-2. Bishop Eustace, I think they were 3-6 if I recall. A lot of the games have been close for both teams, so I wouldn't know why this wouldn't go any differently. And that first goal today, Scott, I think could be
it's going to be important
from a momentum standpoint.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think you may see, instead of that standard 5-6 minute feeling out period, since these two teams have played each other already.
I think Seneca's coming into today's game. They got a chip on their shoulder. They have something to prove today. I mean, as you mentioned earlier, they lost to this team last time they played them in the last minute and a half.
Yeah, they'd like nothing more to get out to a quick 1-2 goal lead, wouldn't they?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, team's now taking the field.
We'll be back with the beginning of today's varsity soccer matchup right after this.
Do you have a favorite sports team from Cherokee, Lenape, Seneca, or Shawnee? The LRHSD app features complete athletic schedules for fall, winter, and spring seasons. Users can configure and personalize their calendar to follow one or more athletic teams. After adding teams to the calendar, choose to view events in list or month view. You can also tap on an event to see more details. The LRHSD app is available for free from both Google Play and the Apple App Store. Just search LRHSD and start adding your teams today.
Welcome back to Seneca High School, where we have just gotten underway here. There's the punt. There's Bishop Eustace. He's fighting for it. Seneca will now work their way up the sideline. It's going to be intercepted by Eustace. There's the clear. Here comes Eustace in on the rush again. That one goes out of bounds. Seneca will put him
The throw in for the Golden
Seneca.
Eagles.
Seneca trying to get it back to center field. It's going to be intercepted by Eustace. Nice defensive play there.
Oh, nice ball there, trying to find the open man in the middle of the field.
There's Seneca working, there's Eustace working up the far side. There's the throw in for Eustace. Eustace with a high kick over in front.
17, Andrew Borelli, one of the players that Mattis Miller talked about in the pregame. Nice clear by the Golden Eagles.
There's the header off of Eustace to put it back in.
And goalkeeper Ethan Oddie eventually comes out and says enough of this nonsense, and he's going to punt the ball away.
Good aggressive play there by Audie to come out and shut that play down.
Golden Eagles looking to make a move here. Oh, nice defensive block there by number 21, Danny O'Rourke.
Comes Audie getting ready to put this one back into play for the Golden Eagles. There's the punt.
Nice header back the other way.
Nice header for Eustace to get it back in the zone. There's some nice passing by Eustace in front. There's a shot on Audie. Audie makes the save. He'll look to put this one back into play for Seneca. Audie plays a long one down to Michael Orth. That'll be out of bounds. Eustace throws it back in. There's another whistle. It's going to be a restart for Eustace. Drulicki for Eustace, working it down the corner. And I believe this is going to be the first corner of the game, Scott. Here comes Bishop Eustace with a nice opportunity early in today's game. There's the corner out in front. Goes off the head. Good defensive play by Seneca to push that to the outside.
Nice play, yes.
Nice hustle by Bishop Eustace to keep that in. Looks like that one did find its way out of bounds, though. Seneca will throw it back in now. Here's a nice hustle by Seneca, coming up the sideline fast. Weaving his way in and out of defenders. There's Luke Leach. Leach gives it over. There's the shot. Great save by... Great save there.
Just realized we don't have positions on here, do we?
No, we do not for...
Well, let's take a guess. Can't see a number. Well, it's a great save anyway.
Here's going to be throw-in for Eustace.
He's wearing number 6, so it could be Jack Klosky.
Good save by Klosky if he is in fact in net. Let's take another look at that with the Ivy Rehab replay, Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
Excellent shot there by number 3, Owen Eberman, and an equally great save there by goalkeeper Klosky.
That one comes far up the sideline. Aggressive play by Eustace goalkeeper to come out and play it back down. Here comes Bishop Eustace working up the close sideline with some speed. Nice centering pass there. Couple quick passes by Eustace. Eustace trying to bring it over back in the front. He'll be tripped. No whistle on it. There's the shot to the far corner. That one will go wide. A little bit over, just about 8 minutes into this game, Scott. It's been pretty even so far.
Pretty
I
evenly
wouldn't
matched.
say, yeah.
Couple of good scoring chances for each team. Both goalkeepers have been up to the task.
That's off the head of Seneca.
Elkin Bonilla
There's
Hernandez looking for a long run down here to Eberman.
Good pass. Great hustle.
Yeah, that's nice defense there by Peter Buck. A little give and go with Nick Talavacchia, but back comes Bonilla Hernandez.
There's the shot.
Palladino and another save.
Another good save there for Eustace. Some nice defense by Eustace, starting to make their way out of their zone now. Here comes Eustace trying to get an offensive rush going. Good defense by Seneca to get the ball going back the other way. Couple quick passes at midfield. Great defensive interception, but it'll be turned right back over and go right back to Eustace. There's Peter Buck. He's looking for his teammate. Wasn't able to connect. That one will bounce out of bounds. Be a throw in for Seneca. Again out of bounds. Seneca will throw it in now. There's the shot.
Oh, and another
wow,
nice
what a save there. Great shot, too.
So Seneca certainly has the better scoring opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely. Just
without Klosky's real good save on Eberman.
Absolutely.
Then a nice save there. Not a difficult save, unless you're short like me. I believe this is, the other evening it was Michael Orth, and that's who it is. Michael Orth taking the corner. Nice punch out.
Yeah, that's some aggressive playing from Klosky there.
Shane Lovett there to pick it up for the Golden Eagles, but he's outnumbered by the Eustace Crusaders. And back come the Crusaders. Up, and a handball looked like bounced up and hit him in the hand.
There's the throw in for Seneca. It's a high kick. And that'll be kept in by Bishop Eustace. That one will go out of bounds. Throw in for Seneca now. Seneca throws in, turns over to Eustace. There's Buck. Buck passes it over to Pickering. Pickering puts it up the field.
Nice job, Seneca. Remember they talked about move to the ball on defense.
Yeah.
There was a perfect example of it. Moving to the ball over there to get there before the Eustace player could.
Let's take another look at that last save with the Ivy Rehab replay, Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
There's the nice shot by Palladino that just is deflected up and over.
It's a nice jump and save there.
Yeah, he got some ups there. Oberman, nice job, tried to go around and then deflected it right off the Eustace player, so we're going to get a throw in. That'll be Matt Klaus. Number 20 takes the throw. Eberman, Leach, Bonilla, Hernandez. This will come into Leach. Spin, shoots.
There's a shot.
And another
save by Klosky.
Nice move by Luke Leach, though, with that spin shot, and got a lot on it. Just happened to be good goaltending positioning by Mr. Klosky.
As we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, Luke Leach recently became the highest scorer in Seneca soccer history with 33 goals over his career. Comes Seneca. Some quick passes. Looking for Eberman there. It's going to be intercepted. Eustace with some passes right along the sideline. That'll be blown out and result in a throw-in.
Nick Talavacchia there on that nice play, and he'll throw it in now for Eustace.
This is going to be another throw-in for Eustace.
We're in midway through the 13th minute, almost headed into the 14th minute of a scoreless tie here at Seneca Stadium. The better chances have been for Seneca, although Eustace is going to get one here. Looks like it's going to be a corner for the Crusaders.
Second corner of the day for them.
We'll see how the Golden Eagles defend.
There's in front. Looks like he might have had a little bit too much on that.
Yeah, I think he chose wrong club. Should have hit 7. Should have hit 7 instead of 6.
Too much yardage on it.
Kind of a missed opportunity there. They didn't even, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, those are the ones that that Seneca wants to take advantage of.
Well, or in this case, Eustace. But,
I'm sorry, Eustace. Yeah.
But they want to at least have an opportunity for something. Make the defense make a play. I mean, not kick it 20 yards past the goal. Bonilla Hernandez trying to go down that right side for Leach. Eustace does a nice job cutting that pass off, and quick ball up the left side. Gotten to first by Seneca. Again,
that's over to Orth.
Good hustle on the defensive end there.
Yeah, Seneca staying on top of it and making sure that they're getting to the balls first on the defensive end. Here comes Eustace.
Nice chip over to the right side, but just a little too far.
Good look, but Seneca's going to come away with it.
Well played defensively. I believe that's Klaus. It is Klaus. And there's a nice, now we got numbers.
Now Seneca's got a good rush going.
Pass to Leach. They're going to call him offside. And he was. It was a good call. It was the right call.
Leach almost having a breakaway there.
By about a stride.
Yeah. So we'll get called for offsides. This will be a restart for Seneca. I'm sorry for Eustace. Here's the throw in for Seneca. It's going to be intercepted by Eustace, but come back to Seneca.
And then back to Eustace.
And back to Eustace now. Here comes Eustace. Eustace with some passing. Here comes Eustace with some speed, cutting back to the center. Good defensive play by Seneca to take over. Seneca now trying to break out of their own zone. Working it up the far side, back to the center. It's going to be intercepted by Eustace. Eustace will pass it up to Pickering. And whistle will be blown. It'll be taken over by Seneca in their own zone. Come over to the close side.
Last
Seneca
6 or 7 minutes, Scott, we've seen a lot of play in between the 20s.
Oh yeah, we have. Some definitely been even the last few minutes here. Let's take another look at that with the Ivy Rehab replay, Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. Yeah, there you can see he's off by about a stride or so. Would have had a 2-on-0 there. Great opportunity. Just a little bit offsides there. That one will go out of bounds. Eustace will bring it back into play. We have a goal kick for the Crusaders. It's all the way out to the 50.
Cole Houston, freshman in there today. I hadn't seen him play. Unfortunately, midfielder Dylan Bednarik, number 21, not able to play, not able to go today.
Couple freshmen starting today.
Yeah, they have a
Golden
very
Eagles.
young team. It's a mix. They have a couple of, of course, the senior leadership of Leach, along with
Sam McHugh.
Sam McHugh, who's injured. Don't know when he'll be back. Matt Klaus, of course, the senior. So they do have some senior leadership. Tyler Curtis, Bryce McMaster.
And you got your junior captains as well.
You do.
got, Bonilla Hernandez and Shane Lovett. Comes Eustace. He's trying to work it out. It's going to be taken over by Seneca. There's the quick pass. Aggressive playing by Klosky back in the Crusaders net. He came all the way out to about the 15-yard line there. Comes Eustace, passing in their own zone. Here comes Eustace with an opportunity. Big opportunity for Eustace. Goal for Eustace, makes it 1-0.
Number 24, Nick Senior, got free.
He had a little bit of, again, we saw Seneca's goalkeeper, Ethan Audi, tried to come out and stop that before he got an opportunity. He missed it, and Crusaders took advantage of the opportunity and found the back of the net. It's going to make this one 1-0 with a little bit over 20 minutes left to go in the first half of today's game. You know, we talked earlier, Scott, about the first goal being important. Yep. It's going to be very important for Seneca to answer as quick as possible. Let's take another look at it with the Ivy Rehab replay, Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
It's a good ball down the right side, and he made a nice move around Ethan Audi. What a great try. Couldn't see who the number was.
Stop that there.
By the defender there. Might have been Trent Lehman, not sure.
There's the throw in. Seneca works it over to the center. Some nice forechecking by Seneca to regain possession of the ball.
Matt Miller that was. That almost saved that goal. There's another one
There's
that saved
another
this time
save
by
there by
Audi.
Ethan Audi.
He's being tested severely.
Yeah. Goaltenders played a pretty big part so far in today's game.
Yes, they have.
Seen a few good saves on both sides of the ball today. There's going to be an opportunity for Eustace. Seneca is doing a great job defending him. There's the shot. That won't even get to the goal. That'll be blocked by a Seneca defender. Good defense there. I want to go behind the net. Ball back in play now. Eustace couldn't come away with it. Couple of quick passes there. Eustace trying to make their way towards the net. Some good footwork. Just trying to shake the defender. There's the shot. That one will be a little bit too high. Just looking for a header there. Wasn't able to get it. And here comes the goal kick for the Golden Eagles. There's Eustace making their way towards the net now. There's the shot. That one will go high and wide.
Subs coming in for both teams. All right, we're back to live action with the throw in now.
We are getting
Bonilla Hernandez trying to come on this side.
looking for his teammate on the close side.
Eberman,
Eustace is running on top of it.
Eberman comes away with it, makes a
Eberman,
nice move to get around.
nice move, moves some speed. He'll put it back towards the center of the field. Nice move by Leach.
Oh, and then
Leach will be
defended by
triple
three.
teamed
Hangs
again.
in there, but eventually the numbers game catches up with him.
That'll be passed up the side.
Looking over there for Palladino. Knocked out by Eustace, so it'll be a Seneca throw in.
There's Leach.
There's the giveaway.
There's the
Leach's
shot.
And again,
Right,
right at Klosky, who was positioned in the middle of the net, and that's where the ball came to. He's very deep in his net.
Yeah.
If not that,
Yeah.
again, another turnaround by Luke Leach, putting the pressure on the goalkeeper. But, if that's at either corner, well, who knows?
Yeah, it might find its way in.
And that's El Falcon. Bonilla Hernandez in the middle of the field now. Looks, surveys it over.
Hernandez looking for Leach.
Got Everman on this side.
There's
Leach's
the
gonna
shot.
take another shot.
He was looking at a corner there, but Klosky was there.
It's a tough shot to score on from the, what, 20?
Yeah, it's a long shot.
25 even, it looks like.
Got to try to put some arc on it if you're going to score from out there. Try to take a carve with it. Let's take another look at that with the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
It's the play by Matt Klaus here. Stays right with his player.
See, he's waiting. Tries to get a shot off. And the angle, great job by Klaus pushing him down in that corner, and the angle just wasn't there.
Alex Pobra. Nice.
I believe that's Pobre.
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 Apologize to the Pobre or Pobra family, depending on how you pronounce it. It is Pobre because my crack play-by-play guy, Scott Minshaw, went over to the Bishop Eustace team and asked. So we did not mispronounce Mr. Pobre's name. Under 13 minutes now remaining in the first half.
There's a long. Eustace was trying to headman the ball, trying to get a breakaway there. Wasn't able to. Seneca did a nice job defending it, forcing it out of bounds. Now they'll have a throw in. There's the pass to Leach.
No, that's Leach. See what he's got. He's looking. Centers to Bonilla Hernandez. Oh, nicely defended there.
Bonilla Hernandez is going to come back for it.
Lorenzo Carletti with a nice defensive play. Just cross over to Lovett. Lovett pushes and then goes wide to Everman.
Everman's going to take the shot.
It's saved, and there's no Seneca player in the...
Nobody in front to clean up the rebound. Comes Eustace, working from deep in their own zone. That's gonna go out of bounds and end up as a throw-in for Seneca. It's the throw. It's back out. There's the shot. That one bounces out. There's the shot.
And
There's
Everman will finish, but wait, there is a whistle.
Looks like they might. Audie came out towards
Klosky.
Leach. I'm sorry, Klosky. Klosky came out towards Leach and had a collision with him. Not sure how they're going to call this one.
Are they going to give him a penalty shot?
It looks like Coach Myra was upset with it.
They are going to give him a penalty shot.
So the whistle must have been blown before the goal went in. I assume they would have counted the goal.
Looks like Shane Lovett. Referee blows the whistle. Lovett approaches. He shoots. And scores!
The scores. Lovett. It's going to tie this one up 1-1.
Just had enough oomph in that far corner that Klosky got a piece, but not enough.
And too much spin on it. Spun right out of his hands.
Ties our game at 1. That's big.
Yeah,
big,
that is
big.
huge for Seneca. Yeah, it's a huge goal for Seneca to tie this one up.
So they must have deemed that the goalkeeper did not well. I'm guessing, just speculation. Did not make a play on the ball, but made a play on
the player.
On the player.
Yeah, it was. So they ended up giving him a
Penalty shot.
Surprised they
'Cause
just.
it would be a
yeah.
foul in the penalty area. So
Surprised they blew the whistle. Let's take another look at that with the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. We'll take another look at that in just a second. Jump right back into live action here.
So 3 ticks under 10 minutes. Here we go. Let's go to Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab on the web at www.ivyrehab.com. Give them a call, 856-314-5114, too.
The best sports rehabilitation specialists.
Oh, there
Yeah,
you saw
you
the
see
trip.
the trip, yeah.
And then the whistle blows.
I'm surprised that Eberman
Well,
wouldn't. They just didn't count that goal.
The
I would've
whistle
thought that.
because the whistle blows right
Yeah, you can see
here
right
where
there, yeah.
there's the whistle. So he's not even near the ball. So yeah. Although it moves in fast motion, it sounds like it. The whistle was well before Eberman even got to the ball, and then of course because of the
Here
foul
comes
in the
Eberman.
penalty zone.
Again, good play by Peter Buck there to put that one back out for the Crusaders.
That one looks like Audie's going to be able to handle that a little.
That one will go out of
Kicks it
bounds.
away. He's a long way out of his net.
It's gonna be a throw-in for Bishop Eustace.
To Leach, who touched, nice touch pass.
He's looking for Lovett. Oh no, that's Leach.
Eustace got to get to that before it goes out, and they do. Oh, there's Lovett. Eberman tried to stop it and couldn't.
Lovett passes it back.
Palladino with a long
There's
shot.
Palladino with the shot. Almost came back out. Klosky holding on to it, preventing a rebound there.
It appears as though Seneca is going to try to fire as many balls at Klosky as he can.
Yeah, they're just gonna start.
He has had a couple issues fielding the ball cleanly the last couple.
Yeah.
That one included there, but the one before is the one that resulted in the penalty and the penalty kick.
Yeah, Seneca, I think, needs to focus on just making sure they have bodies in front of the net to clean up rebounds that he's throwing out. So as soon as a shot is taken, I'm sure you're going to see a lot of Seneca players just rush the net, trying to pick up any rebounds or anything that Klosky's leaving out in front of the net.
Bonilla Hernandez shields, now heads back to Lovett. Comes down here to Eberman. Nice little foot there. Still in bounds, still in play. The whole ball has to go out. Oh, nice Eberman, nice move
Eberman
around.
with a nice move trying to keep it in.
But cut off nicely.
Yeah, that was a great play there by
Talvacchia
with a great play there.
And then he touches it out to take the pressure off, and now we've got a throw in, and looks like Griffin Bevere. That one is thrown towards the goal, but bounces out. 7 minutes remaining in the first half. 1-1 tie here from Seneca Stadium. Seneca Golden Eagles hosting the Bishop Eustace Crusaders.
Here comes Klosky getting ready to put this one back into play for the Crusaders.
Nice foot.
Yeah, he'll put it down past the 50. Some physical play out towards center field.
Palladino making a cross there, a long ball down in the corner.
He was looking for Toby McGaw there. Seneca will throw this back in. Just looking for his teammate Leach. Wasn't able to connect, but it's going to be picked up by Bonilla Hernandez.
Oh, tried to get it through to Leach.
Wasn't able to connect on that.
Subs coming in.
Fresh legs for both. Some fresh legs coming in for both Eustace and the Golden Eagles.
Michael Orth, number 2. checks in for the Golden Eagles. Gives Eberman a little breather. And also he takes most of their corners, so he's in there for the corner kick for one reason, and just to give Eberman a breather for another. Oh, it's a good ball for a corner. Nice punch by Klosky.
By Klosky.
It was a good ball for a corner. I mean,
and it was perfect right where you wanted it. Yeah.
Klosky had to make a good play.
Here comes Peter Buck now. He'll lose control. It'll be turned over to Seneca. Seneca now making their way down the field. He was looking for Bonilla and Hernandez. He won't be able to connect there. That'll go out of bounds. Here comes Talvacchia, throwing it back in for Eustace. It'll come back to him. He'll do a nice foot pass there to Pietrangelo. Pietrangelo will pass it off to his teammate. Will then dish it off again. This one will go out of bounds. Quick throw in for the Crusaders. Some quick passing. That'll end up down towards Klosky now. 4 minutes left in the first half. That's a nice move there by Bonilla Hernandez. He was looking for his teammate, wasn't able to connect. It'll be taken over by Klosky, who will then punt one far down into Seneca territory. He's got a man. Seneca will stay on top of it. Great play there by Seneca's defense to shut down that opportunity. And we passed out to Bonilla Hernandez. Hernandez will put it over.
Looking for McGaw.
McGaw's going to come away with it. He's coming out. Great play by Klosky. It's going to make almost look like a poke check there. There's the long punt from Klosky. Eustace trying to take it down into Seneca territory now. Here comes Eustace with some speed around the corner. There's the shot on Audie. He'll make a great save there. Ethan Audie with the falling save. There's Bonilla Hernandez. Passes it over. Goes off the head of Peter Buck. Here comes Luke Leach. Leach with trying to do a chip pass there to McGaw. Want to be pushed out of bounds by the Golden Eagles. Let's take another look at that save with the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. And you can see McGaw's almost looks like he's going to get free, and just a great poke check there by Klosky.
Got ball first that time.
Yeah. Surprising he would he'd make that same play again after what happened a few minutes ago.
I like, stay aggressive.
Yeah, stay on top of it. He did make sure to go all the way.
It certainly wasn't intentional earlier in the game. He was going for the ball, and unfortunately, he got the leg first.
Yeah.
Good throw in here for Eustace. Opportunity as we are under a minute to go now in the first half. Eberman, who has come back in now. Nice little drop pass along the near side here. Eustace looking to make something happen in the last 45.
There's Eberman.
No, ball stayed in and came to Eberman. Now it's the Golden Eagles hoping for one last push. Oh, and Shane Lovett fell, lost his footing there in the middle of the field. Remember, we do play football and soccer games. We just had a game here Monday night. Field's in fantastic shape. Kudos to the grounds crew here at Seneca High School.
Real grass, too. Not a lot of schools nowadays. It's kind of, say, about even between grass and turf. So it's definitely a difference, though, playing between the two. That's going to take us to the end of the first half. Still a 1-1 game here. Probably I'd say it's about even so far. We really have not had any type of, I'd say, major advantage for either team.
No, I think
so
if you
far.
looked at the saves, the quality of chances has probably been slightly for Seneca.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean,
Definitely
Kloski's
leaning
made
towards
some
Seneca.
has had more difficult saves to make than Audi has. But both teams playing solid defense. They have not really given up anything too bad. And there you see our score at halftime.
Our score at halftime is we're gonna end the first half 1-1. We'll be right back after this.
Today's game on LDTV Sports, sponsored by Deborah Heart and Lung Center. For care that's extraordinary, demanddeborah.org. Comegno Law Group, specializing in general and special education law, representing individuals, families, public boards of education, and independent schools. 888-313-IDEA or ComegnoLaw.com. Zallie's Fresh Kitchen Catering at ShopRite of Medford. For parties large and small, business and family, and more. Fresh ideas, fresh ingredients, fresh results. 855-ZFK menu or on the web at zalliesfreshkitchen.com. And by Heads Up, Eyes Forward. Please never drive distracted. www.lrhsd.org/headsup. For information on how your business can become a sponsor of LDTV Sports, contact Joe Malagrana, LDTV Underwriting Manager, at 609-268-2000, extension 8680, or by email jmalagrana@lrhsd.org.
Now there's a drug available all across America.
Ecstasy changed my life.
Ecstasy is not for everyone. In fact, it's not for anyone. New studies show that ecstasy is toxic to the body. Side effects may include depression, severe anxiety, hypertension, heat stroke, seizures, heart attacks, liver damage, kidney or cardiovascular system failure, worried parents, loss of friends, isolation, emptiness.
Ecstasy changed my whole life.
Ask your doctor and see why ecstasy isn't right for you.
Welcome back to Seneca High School, where we're getting ready for the second half of today's boys varsity matchup between the Bishop Eustace Crusaders and the Seneca Golden Eagles. I'm Scott Mitchell, joined by Scott Glausner.
Interesting first half, pretty evenly played. Bishop Eustace, I'm not going to call it a mistake. Let's call it a good move by the attacker to kind of fake out Ethan Audie to get it a shot. Matt Miller almost made an incredible save for the Golden Eagles, but it didn't, and it was 1-0. Back to the other end, there was a play. Goalkeeper Jack Kloski fouled the Seneca player in the penalty area, resulting in a penalty kick. And number 12, Shane Lovett, didn't miss it, banged it home, and the Golden Eagles then tied up the game 1-1.
Yeah.
So, as we expected,
Close game
close
so
game,
far, yeah.
low-scoring game. I joked with a couple of the guys in the truck earlier before the game and told them how close these two were. I said, be ready for overtime. And I really still believe that. I think this one could be an overtime session here this afternoon. But if you got to do overtime, why not do it on a beautiful Wednesday afternoon out here in the Pine Barrens?
Absolutely. This is the day that we'd want to do overtime.
Might be a perfect fall day.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, it really is beautiful out today.
Eustace in possession as we start half number 2. Nice battle over there on the far side.
Yes.
Eberman for Shawnee. I couldn't see who that was for Seneca. I couldn't see who that was for Eustace.
Well, it's now time for the AXA Equitable Sideline Report, providing millions of customers with life insurance and annuities and other needs-based products since 1859. AXA Equitable, be life confident. 732-452-7275. And now let's send it over to Madison Miller with the report.
Thanks, guys. During the half, I spoke to Chris Melograna, Seneca's assistant coach. He said that his players want to win today. They really need to step up their energy and start winning the 50-50 balls. I also had the chance to speak with Bishop Eustace head coach Jack Dowick, and he needs his players to work on holding the ball longer, and he wants them to keep up their intensity. That's all I have for now. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Madison. While we were away at the
but yeah, even you're going to give it away in a minute. But interesting that one of the things that Coach Melograna said to Madison was, we need to go after the balls. We can't stand around. We got to go get the balls. Less than a minute in, they don't go get a ball, and now you can tell the crowd.
Now, while we were away on a break there, Bishop Eustace was able to put a goal away and making it 2-1 here.
And it's a play that the ball was up for grabs, and they won the 50-50 balls.
Eustace was able to get a few steps on the Seneca defenders there and able to find the net.
Number 34, Drew Rulicki, I think will get credited with that goal.
Here comes Seneca, and again, there's the shot. That one goes wide.
Shot, same shooter.
Yeah, that almost was an identical scenario to the goal that we saw just a few minutes ago.
It's a big goal to give up in the first minute of the half.
That's a motivation, a morale killer almost for Seneca to come back. But we saw the Golden Eagles give up one, not quite as early, but earlier in the first half, and able to battle their way back and get it back to even. The goal kick for Seneca. Bernier Hernandez trying to fight for it.
Yeah, I thought that was Zach Miller, senior defender for Cherokee, that was taking the goal kick, but eventually goes over the sideline, going to be a Eustace throw-in.
Here's Bernier Hernandez with a nice offensive forecheck to get control for Seneca. It's going to be taken over by Peter Buck for the Bishop Eustace.
You only know that's Peter Buck because of his orange shoes.
Easy to remember.
Very smart. Same thing with Alex Pietrangelo over here with the orange shoes.
Yeah, easy to tell who they are, easy to identify.
You should make them all wear different colored shoes. And then we'll know just by their shoes. Nice play by Audie to come out.
Yeah, coming out to the 20-yard line there. Yeah, shutting down that opportunity before it even becomes an opportunity.
Now, he really didn't have much chance on that second goal. You know, the ball claims loose. It bounces down to a Eustace guy. He fires it in the corner, and he really had zero chance.
Yeah, not much Audie can do on that one.
That's one you got to hope that your defense clears your front porch, so to speak.
Yeah. There's Seneca. I'm sorry, Eustace will now throw it back in.
Pietrangelo, he's right there in a good...
There's the shot. Good defensive play.
Hits his own player with the ball.
Yeah.
And that looks like it's going to be a throw, or is it going to be a goal kick? Looks like
I believe it's going to be a goal kick.
Yep. Just it was headed over for the flag. I couldn't see whether it went left or right of the flag, and it obviously went left of the flag from our angle.
Well, let's take another look at that second goal with the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. see.
It's off a free kick. Ball battled around, and here's where it comes down. Just bounces right to it. A beautiful left foot, and as I said, Audi really didn't have any chance on that. Beautiful left foot there by Rulicki.
Some great teamwork by Eustace to get an opportunity out of that goal kick there. There's Seneca passing over in front. Here comes Seneca charging towards the net now. They'll pass it to the corner. Trying to put it back in front. That'll go out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick for Eustace.
Like Toby McGaw down there in the far right corner trying to make a centering pass. Just had no angle there. Good job by the Eustace defender to put his body between McGaw and the goal so that all he could really try to do was hit a big hook kick, if you will. Not able to hook it back enough, and it goes over the end line. So Klosky will take the goal kick for the Crusaders.
Comes Klosky. Kick one out. It's going to go off the foot of Bonilla Hernandez. Come back down towards the net. Be hit up again. There's the shot in. Klosky will make the save. The high kick from the Crusaders. There's the kick up the far side. It's going to be a foot race for this ball. Bishop Eustace going to come out with it, trying to keep it in. That one will go out of bounds. It's going to be a corner, it looks like, for Bishop Eustace. Big opportunity here. This is a big, Seneca needs a good stop here.
Like that might have been Matt Miller, number 9, or Zach Miller, number 9, battling it out with Rulicki. Looks like Rulicki's over there to take the corner.
There it is, cutting back nicely towards the net. It's
Nicely
headed
by
out by
Shane
Lovett.
Lovett.
Yeah, great play by Lovett.
Well played. Didn't get as much height, I'll bet, as he wanted on that. But they're right back in again.
On it, but
taken away by Elkin Bonilla Hernandez, who moves it up the left side, but there's no Seneca player there, and Eustace will step in. But Leach jumps into the passing lane to intercept. Then to Palladino.
Palladino, he's looking up to his teammate on the close side.
I think that's Matt Miller, number 5.
Miller will put it back to Palladino.
He's going to take
There's
a big
the shot, and that's going to go high.
Yeah, but I think, did it not go through the uprights?
I think it might have been good for a field goal.
Pretty sure that's going to put Seneca up 4-2. Oh, wait, sorry.
Going to give 3 points for Seneca there.
Good look, but a tough shot. I mean, you know, it's you got to really, you got to be corner there, or high enough that it gets up over the goalie and then hook, kind of drops down into the net.
Looking for almost like a flop shot there.
Almost. Pietrangelo comes back the other way for Eustace. Now pulls it back out and regroups. That's the thing Eustace can do. They've got the 1-goal lead. They're not staying back, but they can, drop a pass back to a defender or something and then re-attack from the other side, cross it or whatever. Andrew Borelli there looking to make a play up the right side. Eventually goes off Seneca and a throw-in on the far side.
There's Crusaders with the throw-in.
Borelli evidenced by his lime green shoes and headband.
Here comes Bonilla Hernandez.
Looking up on a run.
It's going to come out. Klosky come far out of his net there.
quick movement of the ball, though. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Not only do you turn it the other way, but you take it past 4 or 5, over 4 or 5 attackers. Eustace gets possession.
Eustace, lots of passing.
That's Rulicki gonna come looking for. Oh, is there gonna be
He's
anything
gonna-
called there? No.
Yeah, I thought you might have gotten trip or something there.
Looked like it was, headed it for Borelli, and Borelli got, there's a little entanglement there, if you will, and was headed for Lorenzo Carletti, but Seneca was able to kick it out over the sideline. Carletti to throw in. See if he goes backwards. He does.
Wow, he was looking for 34, Drew Rulicki. Wasn't able to connect there.
Jackson Gateline there was number 5, that he was the passer, but couldn't get it to the recipient. So going to be a
Here's
goal kick.
Goal kick for Seneca.
And it's Zach Miller, number 9.
And there's Miller.
Eventually ends up to Leach, who tries to chip down the left side, but a little too far, and
Klosky will come out
Yep.
and scoop it up.
as he should, eliminate any
Yeah.
possible.
Take away the opportunities.
First 10 minutes are in the books here in the second half, and Eustace has recaptured the lead less than a minute into the half. Since then, again, fairly even.
Yeah, we've seen since that goal, it's been pretty much between the 20s the whole 10 minutes so far. Some good pressure by Eustace, but Seneca's going to stay on top of it. That'll go out of bounds. Seneca with the throw in. Quick throw in for Seneca.
Oh.
There's the shot.
It goes.
That's going to go
We got an
over.
opportunity.
Oh, good
deflected
defensive
out.
play there.
That was nicely done. I think that was number 14, looked like.
Looks like that almost looked like it was going to bounce off of Klosky and find its way into the corner, but bounced wide. But it's going to end up in a corner kick either way for Seneca. Here's Bonilla Hernandez.
14, I think, is Matt
Loescher. Matt Loescher made it clear that his last name is pronounced Loescher.
As opposed to the other way you
Yeah,
could
it's
pronounce
just the other way.
L-O-S-E-R, and I'm not going to say it. It's the opposite of a winner. I like Matt Loescher. I would probably do the same thing if somebody asked me.
Yeah.
It's Loescher, not the way it's spelled. Gonna be a goal kick here for the Golden Eagles. 27 and a half left in the second half. Golden Eagles trail by a goal. Zach Miller going to boot this away from the 6.
There's the kick from Miller.
Carletti got it with the back of his head, or back of his neck, if you will, upper back, right out of bounds. So quick throw in for Seneca. Bonilla Hernandez
kick
tries to go
towards
down.
the net. That one will go wide.
Yep,
Looks
Klosky will
like-
just let it roll
yeah.
over the end line.
Good goal kick now for Klosky. Let's take another look with the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
There was the long ball, then knocked out again. And
There's
here
the
comes.
opportunity.
There's the
Yeah.
play there by number 14, Matt
Matt
Loescher.
Loescher, great defensive play.
Golden Eagles again try to keep the attack going. They battle for it. There's
There
that
it is.
50-50 ball, but Elkin Bonilla
Loescher.
Hernandez was squeezed off pretty nicely again by Loescher.
Loescher passes it towards midfield, but it's going to be taken over by Seneca. There's some quick tap passes by by the Golden Eagles. Good hustle to keep it alive and down in the corner. It's Palladino. Palladino was looking for Matt Miller, wasn't able to connect, so it'll be taken over by Eustace.
Toby McGaw coming out, played a lot of minutes here in that first half.
There's the long kick.
Trent Lehman trying to find Michael Orth down the side. Again, Seneca steps into the front of the pass. Looking for Bonilla Hernandez.
Here comes an opportunity. There's the shot. He finds the back of the net. Bonilla Hernandez is going to make this 2-2.
Elkin Bonilla Hernandez with the goal to tie this one at 2.
With a rocket into the top corner.
Just like bang, bang. All of a sudden, there's nothing's going on. It comes to Bonilla Hernandez, and he drills it.
Absolute missile off of the foot of Hernandez is able to find the back of the net, making this game 2-2. Just under 25 minutes left to go. That's 2 goals in the first half of this second half here, Scott. Let's take another look at it with the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
There you see, he kind of passes it to himself, and he just drills it. Upper corner,
Klosky
no
didn't even
chance.
have a look at it.
What a nice play to tap it to yourself, and it
There's
bounces.
another opportunity. Klosky just made a diving save there. That one looked like it might have taken a weird bounce.
Very good reaction there by Klosky.
Here's Seneca on the far side, making their way past midfield. Long pass from Seneca.
Ball rolls harmlessly to the goalkeeper. Palladino tried to move forward, then tried to move back. Lehman lost control. Goes over to Eustace.
There's the shot.
Oh, I'm not sure that wasn't his own
Yeah, it looked
player.
like it was going to be wide almost, but...
I'm not sure it wasn't his own player that kicked it, though.
Kicked that in. Let's take another look with the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
There's a
That
good
one looked
save
like it
by
almost
Leach.
had a chance
Yes,
there,
it
yeah.
did. He's had a couple. That's at least 3 shots on goal I've seen Luke Leach today. He's got another chance here, but just squeezed nicely by Eustace. Kind of pinched in on him there. Back they come. Trying to get the ball down the right side for Borelli.
There's Borelli.
He's matched. Looks like he's matched up over there, maybe with Matt Miller. Nope, Zach Miller. Both Miller boys, Zach being the senior, Matt being the sophomore, are blonde, tall, and athletic. So it's thank God they each have different numbers.
Yeah.
Throw in for the Crusaders. Borelli tries to go back. I think that was Carletti, couldn't do anything with it. Eberman on the throw in.
Here comes Bonilla Hernandez. He passes it over to, I think he was looking at Put
Palladino,
Palladino there.
Leach again.
There's Leach. The shot, he scores! He's going to make it 3-2. Luke Leach adding, I believe that will be number 34 for his career. Adding to the total of his record of career goals for Seneca. Luke Leach gives Seneca the 1-goal lead. That's Seneca's second goal in the last 4 minutes. I'd say 3 minutes, something like that.
Another nice pass in the middle of the field. Seneca attacking, I was talking to Coach Melagrana, and the Eustace defense is what you call flat defense. And I'm not soccer aficionado, so I said, what's that mean? They play 4 across the back. Sometimes, if played properly, it's very difficult. A lot of international teams play it. But if not played right, you get big gaps in the middle. And that was one of the big gaps right there.
Yeah,
and it gave a real good look for Leach. Kind of the same thing with Bonilla Hernandez. They hit one of those gaps.
Now it's going to be important for Seneca to keep the momentum up. They don't want to. You don't want to keep going back and forth in this game.
First time they've led.
Yeah, first time they've led today. So.
It's the first time they've led against Eustace all year, because Eustace jumped out 2-0 in the first game, and then it was 2-2, and then of course Eustace scored in the last minute and a half. So that's big. That's confidence.
Yeah.
Now don't stop attacking if you're the Golden Eagles. Matt Miller coming down the right side, tried to center. Well defended by the Crusaders, but Seneca for a moment got it back. One down the right side for Borelli. Now he cuts back to the center.
Here's going to be an opportunity.
Oh,
there's
saved
a shot,
by Audi.
Good save by Audi.
That was Rulicki who scored their second goal.
That was a good opportunity. Good look for Eustace. Good defensive play by Seneca. Nice save by Audi to prevent that from finding the back of the net. Comes Matt Miller. Miller puts it over to Palladino.
Ball rolls harmlessly down the field where Audi can
surprised we didn't get a
play it with his feet, then pick it up.
Shane Lovett looks like he got knocked down there. Surprised we didn't see any whistles from that. Let's take another look at that goal with the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
A lot of individual effort there by Leach, and then he's straight, and there's that gap. See the
you see the gap
because number
there.
5's playing flat over here. He's not able to jump over and get there in time, and Leach doesn't need much time, as we saw a couple different times when he released.
There's a great opportunity for Seneca.
Oh. As I saw a couple times in the first half when he didn't score, a couple of those turnaround shots, he doesn't need much
that a
time.
lot from him. He does a lot of quick turnaround shot on net.
He doesn't need much time to release one.
Which makes it very difficult for a goaltender to read him for, because he turns around and fires the shot within a few seconds. Not a lot of time there for the goalie to get set and check his shoulders, check his eyes, see where he's going to try to put that ball.
Golden Eagles had possession up the left side, tried to make a kind of a drop pass to the center. Eustace, nice job to get in the passing lane, take that away. And back they come.
Oh, wow, good defensive play by Bonilla Hernandez. Trying to get control, so he'll get the restart for Seneca. Gonna be Michael Orth. We'll kick this one down towards the net for the Golden Eagles. There's the shot in. It's gonna be played back out by the Crusaders, but Orth will keep it in.
Trying to outrun. Good job there by the defense, Nick Talvacchia. Looked like Orth was going to get by him, but he did a nice job of cutting the angle.
Here comes
Tried to spring Leach through.
Looking for him, wasn't able to connect on it. be kept in by Seneca. Seneca doing a nice job the last few minutes, keeping the pressure down in the Bishop Eustace zone. Lots of rushes from Seneca offense these last few minutes of play.
Yeah, they're feeling themselves, so to speak. You know what I mean? They feel.
Yeah, they got some confidence.
They're playing. Yeah, they're playing with some confidence. You know, I've seen a few of their games, and as I was saying to them, I actually was out here before the coaches were, and I said, guys, you're all fantastic soccer players. Just go play the game. It's like what I tell you golfers. Just go play golf. Stop thinking so much. Hit the ball. So I said to them, kick that white ball into their goal more times than they kick it into our goal.
It's as simple as that.
It's a simple sport.
Yeah, you could be a soccer coach.
There you go. But all sports they do.
Yeah,
we all do it, you know.
Overthinking.
Well, absolutely. You want to do so well. You know, you got your opportunity. Your opportunities out there are limited. You want to take advantage when you get one, and sometimes, you know, you think too much.
There's the opportunity. Goal, Seneca. It sounded like there might have been a whistle there.
Yeah, that's why I didn't say anything.
If that's going to be I don't know if that's the one's going to count or not.
And
no, it looks like it's not going to.
It doesn't look like it's going to. It looked like there was a whistle because we're coming back with a goal kick, it looks like.
Maybe another offsides there.
That very well could be.
We couldn't see. Here, but not sure what the whistle was there, but that goal's not going to count.
Looking at the referee, one of the officials there, I'm pretty sure that's exactly what you said, Scott, is that was an offside.
Offsides there, yeah.
So you heard the whistle before the... Coming
Here
back right
Seneca,
in again, though.
Coming right back in.
That's Leach, double team, triple team.
Leach passes it over.
Bonilla Hernandez, now to Palladino.
Palladino puts it over to Michael Orth.
Can he catch it?
Orth
Nope.
is not going to be able to catch
line.
it. That'll be a goal kick for the Crusaders. Love to see a replay on that.
As we move into the 60th,
sure what happened.
Into minute number 65 now, or 66, I should say.
There's the long kick from Klosky. So about midfield, it'll be taken over by Palladino. Here comes Shane Lovett.
Leach trying to go for Bonilla Hernandez. Nicely headed back to the goalkeeper.
There's a long kick from deep in the Eustace territory.
And that goes over the sideline.
Out of bounds. Let's take another look with the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Offsides there.
There's the offsides there. Or could have been a couple of them.
Yeah, it could have been a couple of them that were offsides on that one. Here comes Crusaders getting ready to throw this one back in.
All right, 12 and 3/4 minutes remaining in the second half. Can the Golden Eagles get an insurance goal, or if you're from Eustace perspective, can they get the tying goal?
Well, Golden Eagles would love to have a cushion goal there, give themselves a little bit of a cushion between not having to play as hard defense, give them a chance to try to kill some time. But
comes
as
Carletti.
of right now, there's the shot.
And
that one's going to find the back of the net. That's going to tie this up at 3-3. Just as we were talking about it, Eustace found the back of the net.
I believe it's going to be number 8. Lorenzo Carletti, who gets the goal. It is Lorenzo Carletti, number 8, and now we're tied at 3.
Wow, so now we're back to even. 3-3, over a little bit over 12 minutes to go in the second half. And this game has just been back and forth. Seneca just had the lead, now it's back to even.
You know, we talked about in the beginning of the game, one of the keys Coach Melagrana talked about was going to the ball on defense, something to that effect. Attack, step to the ball is the term they used. There was no step into the ball there.
Yeah, they were.
No step. They let him come. They kept backing up, and gave Carletti enough room that he drilled it.
Yeah,
right in the low corner. That's a beautiful shot.
Every sport coaches, defensive coaches are always talking about you have to step up. You got to forecheck. You got to
be aggressive.
Play aggressive. You can't give them an escort into the net. While we have a minute here, just want to give a quick thank you to all of the crew here at LDTV. Working today's game on sideline, Madison Miller, Option 2 students Leah Clemens, Ethan Binder, Hannah Meyer, Christina Figueroa, Luke Harris. And Golden Eagle television members Trevor Michelli, Patrick Lee, Carter Ditzman, Jake Chaudhary, Jacob Eldridge, Dylan Tiver, Joseph Casano, and Logan Sherritt. And as always, the best color commentator around, Scott Glosner.
Aw, you only make me sound good because you're so good on the play-by-play, my man Scott Minshaw.
Thank you, Mr. Glosner.
All right, so we got the ball over the end line after all that. Really, though, seriously, great work by everybody here, the people in the truck, the people on the cameras. Just awesome work by you students.
And the LDTV staff members, DJ Dini and Mark Sansini.
Keeping all this madness to a controllable level, so to speak.
Here comes Seneca in fast.
Bonilla
Seneca's up duty. There's the save. What a save.
That's the best of the game.
Oh, that has to be the best of the game. That's
what a save by Jack Klosky, because Bonilla Hernandez had it targeted in that upper right corner.
That could be your play of the game.
Going to be right here now for a corner. See if the Golden Eagles can take advantage of this corner. That'll probably be number 2, Michael Orth.
That was an unbelievable save.
Very, very good sportsman-like there. Elkin Bonilla Hernandez just went over to Jack Klosky, gave him a little hand slap there. Like, got me on that one. Nobody on the back end of the cage on the net for Seneca, so Eustace is able to come out with it.
There's some quick passes by Seneca.
Well played by Griffin Bevere there.
There's the shot. That one's going to go wide.
No hook there.
Just trying to hook that one back in. Looks like a little bit too much there. Let's take another look at that save with the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
Nice move to his right and goes back the other way, and beautiful save. Had to leave his feet, had to dive to his right and up. That's well played by. Yeah, it's an athletic save. That's a good description.
Yeah, you know, I mean, timing, and that save is all about timing as well. He had to jump at just the right moment, put himself in the right spot to make that save. There's Bonilla Hernandez. There's the shot in. It's going to go right into the chest of Klosky.
Good positioning on defense there. In goal, I should say.
8 minutes left to play here. In the second half, we're tied up at 3-3. And again, you know, as we've been saying the whole game, Seneca is just finding a way to make all these great scoring opportunities, and they're just being shut out by Klosky. Let's take another look at that tying goal with the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. Yeah, there you can see just a great
wide.
shot.
I don't know if he got a piece of it or not. I couldn't tell from our vantage point whether he might have got a hand on it.
I think it looked like it got through clean to me. It seems like it was just had a little bit of a curve on it, was able to find the back of the net there. There's Eustace now. Here comes the pass from Seneca. It's going to be intercepted by Eustace. Ball will start to head back down the other way. It's going to be a throw in for Seneca now. Looked like it was almost a good pass there. It's going to be intercepted by Eustace. Eustace now coming into the zone with some speed. They've got numbers in front. There's the center.
There it is. He's right there.
Oh, just over the head.
And bounced off the outside of the leg of Pietrangelo. Who is down.
Yeah, it looks like he's limping a little bit. Not sure what happened. There's Bishop Eustace trying to head man, and that's going to come back to Bonilla Hernandez. We'll put it up. Here comes the opportunity for Seneca. There it is in front.
Nagaw tried to center.
It's going to be headed, go off the head of Bishop Eustace player. Back out, there's the shot.
And
Klosky will jump back out towards it. Yeah, good save there by Klosky.
Absolutely correct. Very solid play. As we're under 5 to go, 4 3/4.
Comes Eustace working up the close side now. Here comes Bishop Eustace with some speed. He's got numbers in front. That one will go wide behind the net. That's going to be a goal kick now for Seneca. Zach Miller will put it back into play for the Golden Eagles. There's the kick from Miller. That one's going to be picked up by the Crusaders goalkeeper. We'll get ready to punt this one back in. 3 minutes left to play. That'll be pushed out of bounds by the Crusaders. Throw in now for Seneca. Here's some quick moves by Seneca. Seneca bring it back across now. 2 minutes left in the second half. Still 3-3, Scott. Remind me of the overtime rules for soccer if this does in fact end regulation in a tie.
Well, I was just looking that up. Of course, we're not in the playoffs, so playoffs, of course, you know, you play and you have to go penalty kicks. There are, if a game is tied at the end of regulation, okay, tie games, here we go, up to 2 sudden victory overtime periods of 10 minutes each will be played. So we'll play 10 minutes. If somebody scores, it's over. What they call sudden victory. Some people refer to it as the golden goal. We used to call it sudden death, but now they call it sudden victory. If 10 minutes goes by, nobody scores, then we do another 10 minutes. Again, somebody scores, that team wins. Nobody scores. After those 2 10 minutes, then the game in regular season will end in a tie. State playoffs, you would then do penalty kicks. Minute 30, just about. Ball rolling in all the way down to Ethan Audie. And now looks to punt it away, possibly, giving his Golden Eagle offense a chance to attack one last time, maybe.
Minute 30, this is probably the most crucial time for the Golden
Eagles. They've lost 3 games
this year
inside the minute and a half.
Half the game, so
hopefully that's not on their mind. Just play the game. Maybe their fortunes will reverse this afternoon as Bonilla Hernandez drops back, and he's got a look, makes a nice move, goes back again to Palladino.
There's the shot in. It's going to be picked up by Klosky.
Pretty routine save there by Klosky. 45 seconds now in the second half. Long ball, but that'll easily be, should be, and is eaten up by Ethan Audie. Quickly
Audie
back.
Plays one deep.
One last chance maybe for the Golden Eagles here. Nicely headed out of harm's way. Trying to get an angle to get a shot away.
And that'll end regulation.
Or do we have a foul? Won't matter. Yep. We do have the end of regulation play.
Still tied 3-3.
Still tied 3-3.
You called, you predicted it correct.
I'm pretty sure that pretty soon in my ear from Mr. Sonsini and Mr. Dini, they're going to be yelling at me for predicting a tie.
Well, so at the end of regulation, we are tied 3-3. As we just said a second ago, overtime rules are up to 2 10-minute quarters. Is it full strength? Is it reduced numbers, Scott?
No, 2 10-minute overtime sessions.
2 10-minute full players on the field, though?
Yeah,
no?
full players, not like NHL
not like
3-on-3 now.
Yeah.
No, full complement of players. They play 10 minutes. If a team scores, game's over.
So sudden victory. Yeah,
sudden victory. If they don't score, then they flip ends just like they do in the second half of a regular game and then play another 10.
Well, as you can see there at the end of regulation, the Bishop Eustace Crusaders 3, the Seneca Golden Eagles also 3. We'll be right back with overtime after these messages. We'll take a look at our sponsors, and we'll be right back with the overtime.
Today's game on LDTV Sports, sponsored by Deborah Heart and Lung Center. For care that's extraordinary, demanddeborah.org. Comegno Law Group, specializing in general and special education law. representing individuals, families, public boards of education, and independent schools. 888-313-IDEA or ComegnoLaw.com. Zallie's Fresh Kitchen Catering at ShopRite of Medford. For parties large and small, business and family, and more. Fresh ideas, fresh ingredients, fresh results. 855-ZFK menu or on the web at zalliesfreshkitchen.com. And by Heads Up, Eyes Forward. Please never drive distracted. www.lrhsd.org/headsup. For information on how your business can become a sponsor of LDTV Sports, contact Joe Malagrana, LDTV Underwriting Manager, at 609-268-2000, extension 8680, or by email jmalagrana@lrhsd.org.
Welcome back to Seneca High School. Just about ready to get underway with overtime here. We have the Bishop Eustace Crusaders and the Seneca Golden Eagles tied at 3 apiece.
Let's run down the goals.
Yeah, a lot of,
Had 6 of them here this afternoon. The first goal of the day was Bishop Eustace. Nick Sr., number 24, made it 1-0. Then on a penalty kick, Seneca's Shane Lovett tied the game at 1. A minute into the second half, Drew Rulicki of Bishop Eustace scored to make it 2-1. Then the Golden Eagles had 2 in a row, one by Elkin Bonilla Hernandez, the other by Luke Leach to make it 3-2, and we'll get to the last scoring as soon as Scott reads us about our productions.
LDTV Sports Productions are available online at youtube.com/Lenape District TV or for purchase at lrhsd.org/LDTV copies.
And with about 13 minutes remaining in regulation, number 8 Lorenzo Carletti tallied for the Crusaders to tie us up at 3. That's where we are. Where are we next, Scott?
Next, LDTV Sports will be covering varsity boys soccer when the Lenape Indians take on the Cherokee Chiefs at Cherokee. For a complete game schedule, check out www.lrhsd.org/LDTV.
We'll be at Cherokee High School then, in the bowl. Up in the top of the bleachers.
Best atmosphere in South Jersey.
Oh, I may not, but that may be a Joe Mel game. I think I have gymnastics that day here. Mr. Joseph Malagrana, the underwriter. If you want to advertise on LDTV, call Joe Malagrana, of course. But also, if you want to listen every now and then, you'll hear Joe Mel.
Yeah,
he knows a lot about a lot, doesn't he, Joe?
He does.
Longtime Lenape Regional High School district teacher at Shawnee High School, and his son is the assistant coach, Malagrana, that Maddie has been talking to a couple of times today. So we're in overtime now. If next goal wins it, if there is no goal in this 10 minutes, we'll go to a second 10 minutes. If there is no goal in that 10 minutes, then we're done. We're out of here. It's a tie. See, they continue to go the same way as they went in the second half, and I do believe that they do switch at the end of this 10 minutes, I would think.
Yeah, it would make sense that they would.
Gotta like the blue shoes there of Mark Palladino, too. It makes him easy to see.
Yeah, it does.
You got Shane Lovett with the dark blue shoes, soccer cleats on out there. So if you played this sport, would you wear colorful shoes, do you think, Scott?
I'd probably try to match the team that I was playing for. So if I was playing for Seneca, maybe neon green, dark green, something to match them. Here comes Seneca with an opportunity. They're going to play it to the far side.
Oh, nice
footwork.
Oh, and just lost his position.
That's one of the, almost, I wouldn't want to say dangerous, but that's one of the factors when you're playing on real grass. It's
nice
kind of
ball
uneven,
down into the corner.
Not as flat as turf, and stuff like that does happen. You lose your footing, it digs in, there may be a hole or imperfection on the field there.
It was a nice job by the Eustace defender. He knew that the ball had been last touched by Seneca, so he kind of, shielded or blocked, you know what I mean, to let the ball roll out of bounds so that the Crusaders could get a 6.
It's the long goal kick. That'll be whistled. And the restart for Eustace.
Carletti.
Here
He
comes
scored
Eustace.
one of them. He's going to get
There's
a shot.
The shot. That'll be
Handled
scooped
fairly
up by
easily.
Ethan Audi. He'll kick this one back into play. Nice hustle by Bonilla Hernandez to try to keep that one in. That'll go out of bounds, resulting in Eustace throw-in. There's Eustace trying to keep this one alive.
Oh, good
That'll be
hustle.
alive.
That
Yeah,
was Borelli.
Borelli really made an attempt to keep that one in.
Going to result in the goal kick here for the Golden Eagles, which is going to mean Zach Miller, number 9. 3 minutes and change into the first overtime period. Shadows really not a factor on the field. The shadows are nice for us, though, now that we can see the TV screen and we're not having the sun beat down on our backs. The hazards of the work conditions we have here. Sitting outside on a beautiful day watching really good competitive soccer. There's Lovett.
Oh, there's the pass. It's going to be intercepted by Eustace. Start going down the other way. Seneca will regain control, but it's going to switch into Eustace's possession.
Carletti. Challenged there by Palladino. Looking down
He's
here for Borelli.
Borelli trying to get his way around. Great defensive play, but Borelli's going to stay on top of it.
He and Trent Lehman. Trent Lehman with a great job there. Now to Orth. Oh, just couldn't keep it in bounds.
He was trying to sneak around the outside.
Goes up of one of our officials there, doing an excellent job. You haven't seen much or heard much from them, and that's good in a way. You know, that means they're letting the kids play. I really like that. No yellow cards, no real nasty fouls, except, you know, the penalty down in the penalty area earlier. It's pretty obvious.
There's the shot.
Petrangelo. Audi able to make the save.
By Ethan Audi.
All right, we're under halfway.
Yeah.
Remaining in the first overtime.
Haven't really seen any great opportunities so far.
No, both of the saves,
shots on
both
net,
of the saves that the goaltenders have made in overtime were pretty routine saves.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't certainly not a high percentage scoring opportunity.
Yeah.
But back
Here's
comes Borelli.
Borelli with a nice move to get free.
Going to try to cross here. Gets to Carletti. He's in close.
Carletti puts it over in front.
Oh,
wow,
maybe
what a
one
read
too many
there,
passes, though. Great job there by Griffin Bevier. We've got some pushing and shoving. Looks like the foul's going to be on Eustace, so that will mean Seneca kick. We've got stoppage, and I think it's for number 6. Like he may have had a cramp, or that'll probably bring Matt Klaus back in, number 20, and it does.
This is going to be
they called the foul.
Looks like we got some discussion.
Yeah, well, they
Looks like
called the
Coach
foul, and then when they
Meyer
had
was
the
saying that they'd called a foul.
when
but
they stopped, it should be Seneca's kick.
yeah, it looks like the other ref
He was more
thought
concerned.
since it was a stoppage and they had escorted
right,
the player off, that
right.
it would change possession.
But the reason they stopped it
yeah.
was wasn't for the
foul.
foul. The reason they stopped it was for the player, but it was already Seneca
called a
possession.
foul, yeah.
Right. Love it. Oh,
Love
nice
it
play
over
by
to
Buck.
Bonilla Hernandez. Hernandez put it over to Eberman. Eberman put it down to the far corner.
Looks like it might be Leach. Klaus with a centering pass, but
Pass to the front.
all right, comes
Come back
back.
out to him.
See if they can make something happen. There's
the
a shot. A
Oh,
save.
wow. Saved by Klosky.
Quick shot, too.
Yeah.
Oh, long punt. But back come the Golden Eagles. Nicely defended there. That might have been Zach Miller that got that right near the ground and made a nice pass away.
There's the shot, and that one's going to go high.
I think that was Palladino that got that shot away. 2 3/4 minutes to go in the first overtime. Still 3-3. Because if it wasn't 3-3, we wouldn't be here anymore. That's just so your reminder for just joining us. First, next goal wins it. If it's in this overtime, the game is over. If it's not, we go a second overtime of 10 minutes. And if there's no goal in that one, then the game ends in a tie. Seneca already has 2 ties this year. They would like to not have a third, but only if their win record goes to 2, not stay at 1. It's Bonilla Hernandez. Gets it away to Eberman, who tries to go down the left side. Looked like Lovett or Leach was down there. Leach was down there. Here come the Crusaders.
Borelli with a quick pass back to his teammate.
Oh, he's got it.
Here
He's got him alone.
Man. There's the shot, and that goes just
wide. Oh, lordy, lordy. That looked like number 9.
That looked like money to me. That looked like that one was going to be in the back of the net.
That was number 9. Alex.
That's Alex Pobre.
Alex Pobre.
Had the opportunity there. Let's take another look at it with the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
It's a great lead pass to Pobre. He gets good foot on it, but
just wide.
It wasn't more than a few feet, right?
There's another pressure by Eustace. That one doesn't find its way.
A little semi-bicycle kick
yeah.
there by Elkin Bonilla Hernandez, flashing us a little backward kick. 45 seconds remaining in the first overtime. Golden Eagles with one last rush up the field, defended again by the Crusaders. That's Bonilla Hernandez. Kicked out by Eustace. He's a throw in by Matt Miller.
16 seconds, 15.
Trying to make a long throw down here to the corner, but there wasn't
10.
anybody there. The header comes
There it
loose.
is.
It's right in front, but rolls right to
And that'll end the first
Jack
overtime.
Klosky.
Still tied 3-3 as we head into the second 10-minute overtime.
Well, and as I said a couple times now, next goal truly does win, and if they don't score, the game will end in a 3-3 tie.
We'll be right back with the second overtime right after this.
The LDTV YouTube channel is a great way to stay informed about the Lenape Regional High School District. Couldn't attend an event? Visit the LDTV YouTube channel for events like the Students of the Month ceremony, the Armed Services ceremony, and more. Want to see what our alumni are doing these days? Search our YouTube channel for current and previous seasons of Where Are They Now or Prepare to Succeed. Are you an avid sports fan? LDTV Sports has you covered with exciting action from the fall, winter, and spring seasons. And if that's still not enough, visitors can view school-specific content from Lenape, Shawnee, Cherokee, and Seneca, each with their own YouTube channel that you can link to right from the LDTV page. View your favorite programs whenever and from wherever you want by visiting the LDTV YouTube page at youtube.com/Lenape District TV.
Welcome back to Seneca High School. We're getting ready to start the second overtime of today's boys varsity soccer matchup between the Bishop Eustace Crusaders and the Seneca Golden Eagles. I'm Scott Mitchell, joined by Scott Glausner.
One overtime in the books, nothing happened, no scoring, couple of good chances.
I would really say you only had one good goal-scoring opportunity there off the kick from, I think it was Bonilla Hernandez who rocketed one right into the chest of Klosky.
Yeah,
good save, good positioning there by him.
Palladino had a good chance, just went wide of the net.
And I'm sorry, I completely forgot about that. Yeah,
the one good chance down at this end that Pobray had.
Yeah, wide open net there. Wasn't able to put it away though, but here comes Seneca.
Bonilla
Hernandez.
Nicely
trying
defended.
to maintain of it. Yeah, he'll get the ball stripped away from him right away.
That's a good pass. No defender comes to the ball. Chips through. We got an offside. We got an offside.
That's a collision. Looks like we got
Ethan Audie colliding with Zach Miller.
Teammate. Yeah, Zach Miller.
And everybody's okay. So good.
Both get back up.
Going to be, I'm assuming, an offside, so it'll be a kick for the Golden Eagle defense. Here's your Ivy Rehab replay, and there's the collision, and the whole play was blown dead for being offside.
Ivy Rehab
Klaus
physical
with a
rehab
big foot.
on the web at ivyrehab.com.
That's Rulicki. He scored one of the goals. He scored the second goal for Eustace earlier. Cleared out of harm's way by the Golden Eagles, right to Buck. Palladino's going to run this one down in the middle of the field, try to chip it through, but again, Buck is there.
Love it was trying to make an attempt on it, but it'll get by him.
Bonilla Hernandez has a little bit of room.
He puts it over to Eberman.
Leach on a give and go, but
Leach.
Eberman fighting for it, now drops back to Leach.
Leach almost got tripped up there. Leach
in the middle
puts it
to
to Lovett. Lovett's trying to spin
blocked
through.
Up, snuffed out by the defense.
And that'll be pushed back out.
Be a throw in for Seneca, but some little bit of offensive pressure.
Yeah,
they were working their way towards the.
Great defense though by Eustace, didn't let him get in any farther than the 20.
That's
Orth trying
nice
to put it
jump
over.
in there.
Yeah, I was looking for Bonilla Hernandez. Good interception by
Danny
Eustace.
O'Rourke, number 21, with a nice job there. That's stepping to the ball on defense. Now Eustace looks to counter up the other way. Palladino tries to go up the right side, but there's nobody there. Orth was back at midfield.
There's Palladino with the long kick.
That'll be a little too far.
Yeah, a little bit too much on it.
easily corralled by Jack Klosky, who's really probably, without question been, even though they've scored 3 goals, Klosky's probably been, Bishop Eustace is one of their best players on the field
absolutely.
today.
He's been player of the game for Bishop Eustace by far, making some huge saves today.
Throw in for Leach. Does a nice job settling the ball down with his chest. Now goes to Benoni Hernandez in the middle. Makes a move, makes a move, makes a move. Deflected by the defender, made it a much easier save. Six minutes remain, just under 6 minutes remaining now in the second overtime.
Oh, that's going to be tripping.
Going to be some sort of foul, and that's going to be probably going to be a free kick now. Pretty far out, but I've seen direct kicks from this far with the right curvature on it go in, so it's a big play. It's number 20, Alex Pietrangelo, takes the kick for Eustace.
Captain Alex Pietrangelo, you can see his armband there. There's the kick.
It's up good.
Oh, wow.
Punched over
Good
nicely
save
by
by
Audie. Ethan Audie with a nice punch on the ball over the top of the net. Good work.
Great save there by Audie, keeping
Sure
Seneca
was.
in this one. And this is going to result in the corner now for the Crusaders.
Big moment here. There's the corner. It's good. Again, a little deep. Kicked out by Seneca. Again, that's just, 5-7 yards too long.
Yeah,
kind of
just
eliminates
too much on it. Yeah,
eliminates,
and it eliminates the opportunity.
Right. I mean, you're angled now. You know where the goal. He knows it's got to come from that side. Little more height, little less distance, I think. But Eustace has it set up inside the 20. Comes out here on the wing. Going to get a
shot.
look. And Audie makes the save off of Rulicki. Who's bidding for the game winner.
Cutting the corner, turning the green, and getting the shot off there. He had a good look at it, but
I think if you talked to him, he probably said he didn't get it all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Bonilla Hernandez going to be Seneca throw-in. 4 minutes now remaining in the game, because there's no penalty kicks. There's no third overtime.
Scott, did you say in playoffs it goes to penalty kicks after the
Playoffs,
second
it goes
overtime?
to penalty kicks, yep. Including for the first time the state final. It used to be if you were in the state final, like state group 3.
Overtimes?
No, they declared it a tie.
Really?
But now they've decided they're going. There it is!
There it is! There's the goal! Seneca wins! Is that not gonna? I don't think that goal's gonna count.
No goal. No, can't be an offside. I'm not sure.
Maybe he was in the crease. You're not allowed to be in the crease. Was it
No
too far
idea.
in on the goaltender there?
Unless the ball went over the end line and came back, but I didn't see that either. Because normally if it's an offside, it's not a. They don't give you a goal kick. I'm confused.
I think it might have been he was in the crease there. I'm not sure if you're allowed to shoot from the crease.
I wouldn't know why not.
Maybe similar to ice hockey where you can't step in on the goalie.
Obviously, it wasn't a goal, so doesn't really matter
reason,
why.
Didn't count.
And as I think back and watch that play, they kind of did give up on it.
Yeah, they did.
You know what I mean? Eustace, as if they knew there was a call or something already that maybe we didn't hear or see.
Yeah, but it seemed like Seneca mostly knew as well. There was no celebration or anything from them.
Yeah, trust me, if that would have been a real goal, they'd have been going crazy.
Yeah.
2 1/4 left in overtime. Comes Palladino to Eberman.
Eberman to Lovett.
Got move.
Lovett's got numbers.
Oh, boy, that's like the third. That's about the third shot in overtime that has been a direct hit on one of the Eustace defenders. Eustace trying to make a move, blocked off by Zach Miller. But they do remain possession.
Left to go.
Pietrangelo to Borelli. Early coming center. Long ball is going to be gathered up by Ethan Audie. Minute and a half to go now.
Here's going to be the punt from Audie.
Padilla Hernandez gets to it. Looks for Leach.
To Leach. Leach
Nice.
gets knocked
And there's
out.
Buck, who's had a strong game. Peter Buck, number 3. He's had a strong game. Skeeped up by Ethan Audie as we are now under 1 minute remaining. Somebody's got to get ahead on it. Is the foul on? It is on Eustace. 43 seconds. It's going to be a direct.
This is a big opportunity.
Should be a direct. They do have to be 10 yards. And that is going to kill time, though, as well.
Yeah, running clock, so.
Referee's coming and saying, hey, you guys know what 10 is. It's a football field. We're at the 29. You have to be at the 19. Well, the leading goal scorer in Seneca High School history has a direct kick from the 29.
Luke Leach, this is going to
From
probably
the 30,
be just about. This will end.
About 28.
This will bring you to the end. There's the shot.
It's
and
high
that's
and
going to go
wide.
high and wide.
That'll do it.
And that'll end the game. And that'll end today's game in a tie. 3-3, the Seneca Golden Eagles tie the Bishop Eustace Crusaders. It's now time for the Reconstructive Orthopedics Player of the Game. 1-800-896-RECON or on the web at www.reconstructiveortho.com. Let's send it down to Madison Miller, standing by for the interview.
Thanks. I'm here with Luke Leach, our player of the game, number 18. He is Seneca's lead career goal scorer. Luke, how does it feel being Seneca's holding that record?
Well, obviously having a record feels great, but I try not to think about it too much. And honestly, every goal has an assist, a person that assists me. So I wouldn't have the record, or else I wouldn't have the record without my my team members on all the years I've played. So they've really helped me out. So it feels good though.
All right, that's awesome. That's all for now. Back to you.
Thank you very much, and congratulations, Luke. Player of the game, Luke Leach, scored 1 goal today and is the all-time leading scorer for Seneca High School soccer. Great game today by both teams, and it's now time to take a look at the All-State Good Hands Play of the Game. Sponsored by Michael McDyer, CLTC 609-654-1426, or Michael McDyer at allstate.com. Allstate, you're in good hands. There you can see the diving save by the Crusaders goalkeeper Klosky. An amazing save that kept them in today's game. That's all we have for today from LDTV Sports. On behalf of everyone here, I'm Scott Minshaw.
This program was produced by Lenape District Television.
Do you have a plan to increase security in places like that?
The district has up-to-date and well-tested emergency response plans